I'm Josh Halpern, former U.S. diplomat, helping entrepreneurs sell to the billions of consumers overseas. We're living in a time of unprecedented opportunity for small businesses that know how to optimize their e-commerce channels. Find out how some fail, some succeed, and how you can leapfrog the competition. This is Vambassador. Hey everybody, Josh Halpern here for the Vambassador, talking about quick incremental things you can do to optimize your website for cross-border success. One, a welcome mat in a local language. You can change that welcome mat that you currently use for advertisings and sales into an IP-triggered welcome mat in a local language. All that means is you take a couple of sentences, let's say in German, and then when the consumer goes to your website in the US, but from a German IP address, it triggers a welcome mat. What does that mean? It means it welcomes them and says, hey, we've got you covered, continue shopping, we've got shipping, we've got currency. Now, what do? You take a plugin that plugs into your website to give you local currency. They do the work to figure out what the currency is at the given moment in time for the given country that a visitor is coming from. And then it incorporates it throughout your site. That's easy because now the customer, even though the rest of the site is still in English, can see their local currency. So talking about the checkout, the thing you need to consider of the checkout is it needs to have the provinces or states in the pull down to the given country that the visitor is coming from. And the rest of that checkout experience needs to be in the local language because now you're getting into the addresses, the shipping, and some of the money pieces, which nobody wants to get wrong and they all want to see it in their local language. But let a plugin handle that. And then of course the biggest complexity here is the duties and taxes. And plugins like the one at Zonos allows you to figure out what the duties and taxes are and either charge the consumer up front or let them know what it's going to be at the point that it arrives in their country. Of course, I prefer the DDP or Delivery Duties Paid solution where the consumer is paying it as part of their package on the checkout at the point of purchase and doesn't have to deal with it later on when it arrives in their home country. Another quick thing you can do for your website is if you are going to have a phone number, have it be a +1 because it is a US number. If you're calling from overseas, you want to know exactly how you can dial your number to contact your customer service reps. Though, not sure that's the best idea. If you're not going to be up all night, the different time zones might be a problem. Of course, if you're not going to have local language people in your calling center, also probably not the best thing to do. Why don't you go with a chat? Although make sure that chat is manned and make sure it's available. Although it can trigger the idea of having an email then sent to your customer service people. So again, lots of ways to engage with consumers, but it's important that you continue to do so. And finally, shipping. Make sure your shipping is priced accordingly. Now again, I know you have small volumes. You may not be able to get the shipping down to where you want it to be, but remember, it's better to give free shipping as best as possible, as much as you can, to get customers feeling the trust and feeling the love so that they can buy your products, try it out, and then if they have to return it, make it easy for them to return. Last, duty drawbacks. A little known fact, if you're shipping a product, for example, into Europe and the consumer receives that product, they have to pay duties and taxes, or you have to pay it for them. Either way you cut it, someone's paying it. And if they return that product back to you, then you have the right to get that money back. However, you've got to apply through the government. Your consumer should not have to deal with any of that, and they should get their full refund, including their D&T if they paid it, back immediately. You then have to wait a while to get it back from you. But make sure that consumer experience is key on, otherwise they are not going to buy from you again. A few quick tips to optimize your website for global cross-border. We'll see you soon. This is the Vambassador. Subscribe, follow us for more tips. Stay local, go global. We're out.